gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my privilege to welcome you all here this evening to the senior prize giving at Victoria College Belfast. I'm particularly delighted to welcome our guest of honour this evening, Dr. Jean Venables. Jean is a chartered civil engineer, so I suppose I must declare an interest here as I'm also a civil engineer, and also as is my youngest daughter. She's a third generation civil engineer in our family, so there's a linkage here, but I think that's probably where certain similarities stop, as Jean has reached the very pinnacle of our profession, being the first lady elected as president of the Institution of Civil Engineers in nearly 200 years. She has received numerous awards and accolades and honours, including a CPE, and is also a fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering. She is in particular a strong advocate for the role of women in engineering, and she's clearly led that by example. But also very importantly, she is at the forefront of promoting the professional development of young engineers. And those are engineers on whom we as a society are going to rely upon increasingly in the years ahead as the challenges of climate change come to the fore. It is in the area of flood and risk management that Jean's technical expertise lies, where she enjoys both a national and an international reputation. We don't need to go back too far to remember our own significant flooding in this part of the world and the difficulties we experienced, but those are simply dwarfed when you consider the impact of some of the recent extreme weather events, including the hurricanes in the southern states and the Caribbean. Jean, you're very welcome indeed. We're fortunate to have you here. We look forward to hearing what you have to say later in the proceedings. However, I can honestly say I always genuinely look forward to this event, not least because it is an occasion on which we mark achievement and success, but also because I enjoy listening to the headmistress's report, and it sets out the sheer breadth of activities and celebrates achievement across the school. And not all of that is reflected here this evening. There's a lot of quiet success that goes on, unheralded, unannounced, and it's important that we also recognise that. And that success did not happen by accident. So on behalf of the Board of Governors, I'd like to say a heartfelt thank you, not only to you as the pupils for all your hard work and your enthusiasm, but also to your family and friends who provide support and encouragement. I suppose not to mention the occasional taxi service as well. And also thank you to our staff for all their hard work and their commitment and dedication. So thank you all for that. On that note, I'm simply going to hand the baton over to the headmistress and ask her to present her report. Headmistress, the floor is yours.
Dr. Gregory, Dr. Venables, governors, staff, ladies and gentlemen and friends, you're all very welcome to our senior prize distribution, an opportunity for us to celebrate the outstanding achievements of Victoria College pupils, both those who are present here tonight and many others who have in their own way achieved personal bests both inside and outside the classroom. And parents, I know this is a proud night for you, and I thank you for being here to support your daughters. In these challenging economic times, we rely more than ever before on the generosity and support of our parents to enable us to provide the range of activities which ensures that Victoria College pupils leave school as confident, knowledgeable and successful young women who've reached their full potential as they continue into the next phase of their lives. Inescapable increased employer costs coupled with an inadequate Department of Education budget allocation means that schools in Northern Ireland are facing unprecedented financial pressures, and we are extremely grateful to our parents whose voluntary contributions to the college enable us to maintain such high quality provision for our girls. We take great pride in our school estate, and 2017 saw the college receiving the Best Kept Large School Award for the 12th time. And I'm delighted to report that having successfully secured funding through the Department of Education's School Enhancement Programme, the college now has a new multi-purpose sports hall, a fabulous art and design suite, and 2 new science laboratories. If anyone still wishes to have their name etched on the wall in the new sports facility, it's not too late. We will be closing for nominations on the 6th of October, so you may still contact the office and make the necessary donation. Girls, this is your night. You've achieved success in a wide range of sports. You've supported local and global charities. given time to the elderly, supported those in need, completed the Duke of Edinburgh bronze and gold level awards, and alongside all of that, you have achieved outstanding academic results. And life as a teenager isn't always easy. There are many challenges to face and issues to grapple with. There are huge opportunities and choices to be made, and I'm sure that at times you feel that you're treading a tightrope, trying to find your balance and steering your way. You've learned to be courageous, to take bold decisions, to strive always to be the best you can be. And in Seamus Heaney's words, you have learned to believe that the farther shore is reachable from here. We've had wonderful academic results in the college this year. 93% of the grades achieved at A level were A star to C grades, and 38% of grades were A star and A. Anna Darling and Amy Edwards obtained an outstanding 4 A star A grades, and Aaron Burnett obtained 3 A star grades. Odelia Goldsworthy and Cesara Pettigum each achieved 1 A star and 3 A grades, with Cesara achieving a further grade B. Judith Andrews, Christina Bell, Robin Chambers, Emma Conley, Frankie Eldred, Gina Gilmartin, Phoebe Hagan, Arez Hassan, Nikki Lee, Katie Lynn, Nicola Maxwell, Laura McLaughlin, Natasha Patterson and Kate Phoenix achieved 3 A star A's, with Arez and Kate achieving a further grade B and Nikki achieving 2 further grade B's. In all, 20% of the year group achieved 3 or more A star A grades. Last year's Year 14 girls have now moved on to the university of their choice to pursue their studies, and we're delighted that some of them have been able to join us for tonight's celebrations. I'd particularly like to congratulate Amy Edwards, Deputy Head Girl, who has obtained a place within St Catherine's College, Cambridge, to study engineering. Maybe she'll follow in the footsteps of our esteemed guest. And Francesca Drum, last year's head girl, has now commenced her studies at Georgetown University, Washington, DC. At AS level, Sabrina Johnston, Zinling Hong, Sarah Montgomery, Sarah Webb and Sophie Wilson obtained an outstanding 4 grade A's, and Emma Conlon, Camille Hamill, Charlotte Hill, Nicola Cathagan, Jamie Kennedy, Caitlin McGuire, Hannah McMurrough, Caitlin Murphy, Shifa Nabir, Caitlin Skelly and Kirsty Wilson each attained 3 grade A's. At GCSE level, Sarah Hand obtained an outstanding 10 A star grades, and 19 pupils achieved 10 A star A grades, with a further 6 girls achieving 9 A star A's. 38 pupils, that's 30% of our year group, achieved 7 or more A star A's in their GCSEs. 45.2% of grades achieved were A stars and A's, and 77.5% of the grades achieved were A star and B. 10 girls achieved full marks in their GCSE mathematics. Academic results are of course important. However, education in Victoria College, as you all know, goes far beyond simply the academic. And in sport, pupils from the college competed at Ulster, Irish, British, European and world level. The senior netball team had a fantastic season, winning the Belfast League and the Belfast Cup and qualifying for the Northern Ireland final. Maggie Chambers, in Year 12, was selected for the Northern Ireland Under-19 squad. In the school's hockey cup, the first 11 reached the quarter-final stages of the plate, and the second 11 reached the semi-final McDowell Cup. The first team also played in the Ulster School's Hockey Super League competition and qualified to the quarter-final stages. The senior squad hockey players participated in a hockey tour to Ben Almedina in Spain and played local Costa del Sol teams over a 3-day period. And a school team, comprising of a squad of 28 girls from years 10 to 13, competed against the senior team from the high school in Dublin as part of their tour of the North. The comprehensive 7-0 scoreline was testimony to the impressive performance of the BCB girls. Emilia Petrona, Georgia Heatherly, Charlotte Little, Georgia Ross and Beth Walker played on the Belfast Under-17 team. And Georgia and Beth were selected onto the Ulster Under-17 squad, attending training at Lillishall and playing against England and Scotland in May and June. Amy Edwards played on the Ulster Under-18 hockey team, and Susie Lone and Ellie Robinson, year 11, played on the Belfast Under-15 team last year and are on the current Ulster Under-16 squad, training for the inter-provincials. Caitlin Murphy, year 13, was selected for the Under-18 hockey squad and competed in Cardiff. Our pupils competed in the District, Ulster and Irish cross-country championships. The senior team was placed first in the Ulster Championships and went on to win silver medals at the Irish Championships. Leila Ponziani and Sarah Webb were selected to represent Northern Ireland and competed in the London Mini Marathon. Leila was also selected to represent Northern Ireland in the Inter-Counties Mountain Running Championships held in Lancashire in May. Following the District Athletic Championships, a number of pupils qualified for the Ulster Championships. Amy Edwards won the Senior Ulster Javelin title with a new personal best and went on to be placed fourth in the Irish Championships. At the Inter-Schools Swimming Gala, Florence Tinsley took gold in both the backstroke and the individual medley. Caitlin McCormack, in year 14, qualified to compete at the World Life-Saving Championships held at Eindhoven. The Under-17 squash team won the Ulster Novice Championships, and our camogie team reached the County Down Schools semi-final, while our senior tag rugby team reached the semi-final of the Ulster Cup. Intermediate and senior tennis teams competed in the Ulster League and Cup. Our senior team reached the semi-final of the Ulster Senior Tennis Cup, and the intermediate team reached the semi-final of the Plate. The college's show jumping team, which includes Tara Murphy and Zara Craigs, won the St Patrick's Day show jumping competition. Pupils also participated in a wide range of sports outside of school, and their individual achievements deserve recognition. Megan McGillan, Lucy McCoy and Ellie Andrews were members of the Rowing Ireland development team. Megan and Ellie took part in the women's novice coxed quad race and won the heat and final race in this event. Lucy took first place in the J15 and second place in the J16 scull races and was placed third overall. Jodie Dowling produced excellent performances in her first senior level 3 international competition in figure skating, and Rebecca Clark competed in the All-Ireland Hip Hop Championships in Cork in October. We're very grateful to Ms. Stewart and our sports staff and coaches who provide the girls with so many opportunities to participate and to compete. Our drama department had a busy year enjoying plays streamed by the Royal Shakespeare Company and theatre visits including complete works of Shakespeare, The Importance of Being Earnest, Antigone, Cyprian Woman and The Heiress. Our pupils performed a series of monologues and devised work to appreciative audiences and benefited from the expertise of visiting external practitioners and opportunities to participate in professional workshops. Our music department also had a very successful and exciting year. Our pupils collaborated with Victoria Prep, RBAI and Inchmarlow in the annual musical production of The Sound of Music. Alexandra Dick played the principal role of Maria and was ably supported by our two deputy head girls, Katie Lynn played Liesl and Caitlin McCormack as the mother Alice. The highlight of our annual carol service was an uplifting performance of O Holy Night when the combined choirs and college orchestra were joined by former pupil and professional opera singer Giselle Allen. The senior choir also represented the college in the regional heats of the Ulster Youth Choir BBC choral competition. The spring concert, Classical Meets Contemporary, provided exciting opportunities for our senior students to perform solos and ensemble to a captive audience with a spectacular array of talent from all pupils involved. Rebecca Johnson and Amy Edwards and Abby Cargill represented Northern Ireland at the European Brass Band Championships. And string players Robin Chambers, Erin Devlin and Sarah Montgomery provided a programme of light music at the anniversary dinner reception of the Aurelians held in the City Hall in Belfast. Erin and Sarah were also members of the City of Belfast Youth Orchestra, which performed at the CBYP Alliance Arts and Business Awards event held in Dublin in September. Our art department provided opportunities for pupils to gain invaluable experience working with professional artists. Pupils who worked with artist Eleanor Wheeler on the Drumglass Sculpture project attended its unveiling in June. And Year 13 students attended a ceramics workshop with Trevor Woods. During visits to the Ulster University, Moving Image Arts students gained insight into new technologies in animation and virtual reality, and attended a question and answer session with Dr. James Nesbitt, who shared stories about his own experiences on the set of The Hobbit and The Secret. Lucy Power was recognised for her work on the Into Films Advisory Council, receiving an invitation to the annual Into Films Awards ceremony held in London in March. Our pupils participated in a range of trips and outings throughout the year. SU held a retreat day in February at Windsor Baptist Cabin, supported by members of the Piazza team. Senior school pupils Judith Andrews and Beth McArdle also organised a mission night for our younger pupils. Our geography students enjoyed river studies at Arnabannon Field Centre and Crawfordsburn County Park. And through the Erasmus Plus programme, Year 11 pupils participated in a wide range of activities at Instituto Joan Sola in Lleida in Catalonia. In May, students and teachers from our partner schools in Spain, Italy and Germany enjoyed a very productive week here with us in the college. Senior pupils were involved in a successful letter exchange programme with pupils at Lycée Notre-Dame de Boulogne, and others became pen pals with pupils from the Collège de la Marine. The Year 11 Latin class participated in the All-Ireland Linguistics Olympiad to solve linguistic puzzles, and also enjoyed a visit to the Egyptology section of the Ulster Museum, where they learned more about Roman Alexandria. Our charity prefects encouraged the girls to fundraise for Womankind and PIPS, and health and social care girls were involved in a number of intergenerational projects. Year 13 pupils volunteered in an IT project, working with older people from Abbeyfield in the Live Life to the Full project. Pupils were involved in art workshops in the Spectrum Centre, gaining an understanding of dementia. And our Year 11 pupils also volunteered in an art project with older people with dementia in Orchardville and Ballyowen residential care homes, working alongside community artists to produce work to stimulate sensory abilities. The pupils who had been involved in these intergenerational projects last year were finalists at the Alzheimer's Society's annual awards ceremony, during which the girls received a beautiful glass trophy for Young Person Contribution of the Year Award category. Year 13 pupil Hannah Beattie attended Parliament in Belfast and Dublin before flying to Strasbourg to participate in the Euroscholar Rotary competition, where she was chosen to lead a committee and to feed back to the rest of the mock European Parliament. Francesca Drum, Bethany Acton and Rhoda McGee represented Sweden in the Mock Council of Europe, held in October at Parliament Buildings in Stormont. And a number of pupils attended an inter-university debate during the week of the US presidential elections. Year 11 pupils participated in a Children's Law Centre event at City Hall, with several of the pupils then going on to be actively involved in the Children's Law Centre Youth Panel. Francesca Drum, our outgoing head girl, visited Westminster to speak in the House of Commons as a member of the UK Youth Parliament, during which she gave an impassioned speech from the dispatch box on the subject of a better, kinder democracy. She also organised a What's for Dinner campaign at the college so that emergency food packs could be distributed to vulnerable families in communities right across Belfast. She was selected as one of 60 young global change makers from around the world and invited to attend the Global Youth Summit in Zurich this summer. Two members of Year 13, Holly Devine and Katie McConkey, together with Dr. Brown, participated in a 9-day build project in Miliask, Romania, building shelter accommodation and workshops for young adults with learning disabilities. And approximately 50 pupils in Year 10 completed Duke of Edinburgh's Gold Award training and expeditions to the Mourns in June. While the weather was mixed, the girls had lots of fun learning to read maps, pitch tents, and cook their camp food. 19 Duke of Edinburgh's Gold Award pupils travelled to Chamonix-Mont Blanc in France during the summer to complete their gold expeditions, with a view to completing their Gold Award next year. We're delighted that 20 girls will be presented with their Gold Award this evening. In these challenging times, expert careers advice and guidance is more important than ever. And the Careers Department provide ongoing assistance and support to all of our pupils through work placements, CAO, Oxbridge seminars and conferences, attendance at open days, higher education fairs, careers conventions and seminars, as well as invaluable one-to-one support. We're very grateful to the many parents and friends of school who give up their time to facilitate invaluable mock interviews for our pupils. Pupils in the college are encouraged to develop an interest in STEM. A team of Year 13 pupils took part in the Sentinel's Research and Development Programme, and over a period of 5 months, worked with a link engineer from NIE Networks. On successful completion of the project, the pupils presented their working prototype to a panel of engineers and received a Gold Crest Award. 10 Year 12 pupils participated in a Creative Bridges workshop organised by Queen's University's Civil Engineering Department. And our Year 11 pupils attended a mathematics lecture at Queen's as part of the Northern Ireland Science Festival. Year 11 pupils attended a careers event at Randolph's Laboratories to mark National Women in Engineering Day. And Year 11 and 12 students participated in the Women into STEM event at Belfast Metropolitan College. 62 pupils took part in the Intermediate Mathematics Challenge, and there were 3 silver and 9 bronze certificates awarded. Zoe Tan and Amy Quinn obtained silver certificates, with Zoe being awarded Best in School. A team of 4 AS and A2 mathematics pupils took part in the regional final of the Senior Team Mathematics Challenge at Rockport School, and 55 pupils took part in the Senior Mathematics Challenge. There were 8 silver and 13 bronze certificates awarded, and Ling Ong was awarded the Best in School certificate. To promote a love of poetry, pupils from all sections of the college, from the preparatory school through to 6th form, were given the opportunity to enter the Muriel McGregor poetry competition. Zoe Tan in Year 11 was our Key Stage 4 winner, with Darcy Johnston runner-up. In 6th form, Kate Phoenix and Holly Murphy were joint winners. This academic year we said farewell to Mr. Mark Winning, who has retired as a temporary teacher of technology and design and coordinator of Erasmus and eco work at the college for many years. We're delighted that he's been able to join us here tonight. We also said goodbye to Mrs. Janet Sayers, temporary teacher of mathematics, and Mr. Alan Kirk, temporary teacher of French and Spanish. We wish them well and hope they will maintain their links with the college in the future. In August, we welcomed Mrs. Catherine O'Sullivan, Coordinator of Modern Languages. I'd like to pay tribute to you, our parents, without whose support I would be unable to present this very impressive report. Parents who encourage their daughters to always give their best, who bring them to and from training, matches and rehearsals, who support the school's policies and engage in a positive partnership with staff, play a huge part in the whole educational experience, and your contribution is much appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen and girls, tonight's celebrations would not be possible were it not for the total commitment of all the staff in the college and their dedication to the girls. We are blessed to have a team of teachers and support staff who are expert in their field and who are always willing to go the extra mile for the pupils. I think it would be fitting tonight to show them our appreciation. Dr. Gregory and the Board of Governors for the invaluable advice and support provided to myself and my colleagues in the college. Our governors give so willingly of their time and expertise to ensure the future success of this wonderful school. And I particularly wish to thank Mr. Jim Finlay, Mr. Michael Hunter, Mr. John Wilson, Mr. Chris McCabe, Lady Norma Froggatt, long-standing foundation governors who've given so much of their time and expertise to the college over very many years and have just recently stepped down from the Board of Governors. They have, in fact, served on the board for a combined total of more than 160 years. And I'm delighted that Mr. Wilson and Mr. Finlay are here with us tonight to share in your celebrations, girls. And of course, girls, this night is about you. You have worked so hard and achieved so much. This evening is yours, and I'm so proud of you all. Rev Nackham said, the entire world is a very narrow bridge. The essential thing is to have no fear at all. And perhaps our less known, but no less wise member of the Star Trek crew, very Trekkies in the audience tonight, and the first officer said in a new series, which has just started, being afraid of everything means you will learn nothing. So girls, never be afraid to take bold steps, to try new things, to reach beyond your grasp for the things which really matter to you, and which may be on that farther shore that Shakespeare referred to. Dr. Gregory, this concludes my report for the 2016-17 academic year. Katie Kerr and Kirsten Matthews to perform for us.
now I'd like to invite Dr. Venables to distribute our prizes this evening with Mrs. Wilson. We commence this evening with our Year 11 subject prizes. Please reserve applause until the end of these awards. Science, Abby Cargill. ICT, Tia Cooper. Physics, Sophia Crawford Walker. Technology and Design, Rachel Etock. Drama, Leah Farman. Health and Social Care, Marcia Hannon. French, Raz Hassan. Home Economics, Katie Maggott. Chemistry, German and Latin, Annabelle McClements. Moving Image Arts, Kira McParland. Spanish, Marina Morgan. Geography and Religious Studies, Veena Sivakumar. English, Kay Stevenson. Biology, History, Mathematics, Music and Religious Studies, Zoe Tan. Physical Education, Emily Young. Religious Studies, Iman Satari. And that completes the award of the Year 11 subject. Our Year 11 special prizes. Receiving the Walsh Cup for Geography Prize for Endeavour, Beth Beattie. The Muriel McGregor Poetry Prize for Middle Schools awarded to Zoe Tam. Year 12 subject prizes. Once again, please reserve applause until the end of these awards. Grace Bannon. Kate Blaney. Rebecca Gunn. Elsa Burnett. Victoria Chick. Nina Fitzpatrick. Isabel Fone. Hannah Rose Glover. Maya Gorman. Sarah Hand. Amy Harvey. Georgia Heatherly. Anita Canagoni. Saffron Carbo. Katie Kerr. Dasha Krasnodinskaya. Alexandra Luke. Ava Martin. Kirsten Matthews. Rachel McClellan's, Rachel McCormick, Emer McGarvey, Amy McKillen, Niamh Neal, Anna O'Hara, Emma Pierce, Megan Ray, Sophie Rue, Nicole Savage, Lauren Smith, and completing our Year 12 subject prizes, Darcy Smith. Year 12 special prizes. The Year 12 Art Sheet for the best work in GCSE Art awarded to Erin Anderson. The Year 12 Mathematics Cup joint winner for the best mathematician Year 12 and the whole cup for chemistry, Kate Blaney. The Year 12 Special Prize, the Charlotte McVeigh Memorial Prize for GCSE Religious Studies, and the Year 12 Mathematics Cup joint winner for Best Mathematician Year 12, Sarah Hand. The Charlotte McAllister Cup for GCSE History, coupled with the EAL Prize for EAL students who achieves the best GCSE results, Dasha Prasudinskaya. The Dunn and Company Technology and Design Cup is awarded to Sophie Malcolm. And the Heather Wilson Prize for worthwhile contribution to middle school, Anna O'Hara. Our Year 13 subject prizes. Once again, please reserve applause until the end of these awards. Art and Design, Sarah Allen. History, Teresa Chan. Performing Arts, Amelia Chittick. Health and Social Care Double Award, Holly Edmondson. Mathematics, Emma Hand. French, Charlotte Hill. Biology, Chemistry and Mathematics, Janie Kennedy. Health and Social Care Single Award, Natasha Lane. Moving Image Arts, Sophie Lister. Digital Technology, Sarah Ma. Government and Politics, Rula McGee. Geography, Caitlin McGuire. Health and Social Care Single Award, Rebecca McFarland. Further Mathematics, Sarah Montgomery. Technology and Design, Caitlin Murphy. Food Science, Shifa Nabil. Biology, Chemistry, Mathematics and Physics, Ling Hong. German, Clara Schuppen. Chemistry and Physics, Caitlin Skelly. Health and Social Care Single Award, Helen Templeton. Travel and Tourism, Aisha Tepe. Biology and Geography, Sarah Webb. Applied Business Studies, Digital Technology and Travel and Tourism, Kirsty Wilson. And completing our Year 13 subject prizes, Geography, Sophie Wilson. Our Year 13 special prizes. The Pine Prize for Modern Languages for Best Potential in Languages in Year 13, Charlotte Hill. Dublin Full Art Bowl for Valued Contribution to our Art Department, Kate McAllister. The Woods Prize for Best Contribution to Life in Drumglass House, Maud Tinsley. Our Year 14 subject prizes. I warmly welcome our Year 14s who have returned this evening, and sadly some of our Year 14 leavers have sent their apologies, unable to attend due to new university commitments. We wish them every success in the next chapter. Please reserve applause until the end of these awards. Business Studies, Christina Bell. English Literature, Government and Politics and Religious Studies, Erin Burnett. Biology, Chemistry and Mathematics, Anna Darling. Biology, Mathematics and Physics, Amy Edwards. Zoe, Amy's sister, will collect her awards this evening. Economics and History, Cordelia Goldsworthy. Geography, Sophie Gormley. Mania, her sister, will collect her award this evening. Drama and Theatre Studies, Sarah Hanley. Biology, Arez Hassan. Further Mathematics, Nikki Lee. Moving Image Arts, Kenneth McInhill. Business Studies, Maria O'Prey, collected by her sister Emma this evening. Technology and Design, Abigail O'Sullivan Duffy. French, Cesara Pettigan, collected by her sister Nishida. Classical Civilization, Kate Phoenix. Special prizes. The Charlotte McVeigh Memorial Prize for A-Level Religious Studies, Erin Burnett. Award, Erin Corskaden, collected by her sister Grace. The Year 14 Chemistry Cup for Best Work at A Level, Anna Darling. The Amy Purvis Scholarship for Valued Contribution to School Life, joint winner, and the Wade Cup for Best Overall Musical Performance, Alexandra Dick, collected by Katie, her cousin. Zoe once again will come to the stage to collect quite a few awards for her sister Amy this evening. The Margaret Musgrave Casey Scholarship for the pupil who has encouraged science in the college, joint winner. The Year 14 Physics Cup. The Deputy Head Girl Award for sixth form. The Canon Gamble Prize for the student with best A-level results. The Margarita Kelly Cup for best work in biology at A-level. And also the Lexus Cup for brass playing, most outstanding brass performance in joint winner. I don't know where she found the time. Congratulations, Amy. The Catherine Crawford Cup, Sarah Hanley. The Richmond Prize, presented by His Honour John McKee, QC, joint winner. The Lexus Cup for brass playing, most outstanding brass performance, joint winner, Caitlin Harvey. The EF Kathleen McCormick Scholarship for School Record of Work, Service and Character, joint winner, Emily Irvine. The Year 14 Award for Endeavour, Catherine Kirk. The Dorian Muscat Environmental Award and the Allen Cup for Progress in Piano Playing, joint winner, Nikki Lee. Rachel McCormick, Caitlin's sister, will collect awards for her this evening, and they are the Eileen McAllister Prize for Best Work in History at A-Level, the Deputy Head Girl Award for Junior School, and the Margaret Musgrave Casey Scholarship for the pupil who has encouraged science in the college, joint winner Caitlin McCormick. And once again, Nishida will collect on behalf of her sister Sarah the Dr. Rose McCarnan Prize for Best Results in Modern Languages. The Muriel McGregor Poetry Prize for Senior School, joint winner, Kate Phoenix. And the Mary O'Malley Award for Drama, coupled with the Bombardier Prize for Most Promising Progress in Woodwind, joint winner, Sasha Wilson. The Duke of Edinburgh's Gold Award. Please reserve applause until the end of these awards. Collected by Maya Gormley, sister of Sophie Gormley. Sarah Hanley. Caitlin Harvey. Emily Irvine. Julia Lena. Rachel will once again collect on behalf of her sister, Caitlin McCormick. And finally, Emily Porter. Finally this evening, we move Zoe will return to the stage to collect on behalf of her sister Amy the Erin Kinnear Cup for track and field, the Lisa Brown Cup voted by a team for the first 11 player of the season, the Joanna Latham Cup for the Hockey Player of the Year, and the Watts Cup for the Best All-Round Sportswoman in Senior School, truly impressive, awarded to Amy Edwards. The McClintock Cup for the Best Team Performance in Hockey for the 2As, received on behalf of the team by Captain Sarah Hanley. Sarah will also receive the Valerie Friars Cup for hockey. The Judith Reid Cup for a Year 14 pupil on the first 11, Caitlin Harvey. Janice Fanning Cup for Team Spirit for the thirds, collected by team player Sophie Malcolm. The Joanna Lattimore Cup for 2B11 player, who contributed most to her team, Mia McGee. The Templeton Cup for senior tennis, Rachel Clements. The Laura McQuitty Cup for Personal Achievement in Life Saving is awarded to Caitlin McCormick, collected by her sister, Rachel. The Nakarosa Award for students who represent school at international level in athletics, Lila Ponziani. Under 16 Camogie Player of the Year, Megan Ray. The Watson Swimming Cup for Outstanding Achievement in Swimming, Florence Tinsley. The Anita McCall Perpetual Challenge Cup for Sporting Achievement, Sarah Webb. The Natalie Moffat Cup for Most Successful Team Senior Cross Country Team will be received by Caitlin Harvey on behalf of the Irish silver medalists Robin Chambers, Amy Edwards, Lila Ponziani, Sarah Webb and Darcy Smith. Dr. Gallimos and Mrs. Wilson for distributing our prizes this evening. And girls, such an array of achievements across such a range of curricular and extracurricular programmes, all testament to your hard work coupled with the support of staff and your parents and families. Thank you and well done. I would now like to invite Dr. Venables to share her address with us this evening.
Thank you very much, and what a splendid collection of cups. Well done. I'm very pleased to be invited to join with you this evening, and the results and the prizes awarded tonight show the achievements reached by so many of you, and I congratulate you all. There will also be many girls here tonight who have also made the best use of their talents, but are not prize winners this evening. And I congratulate you too on reaching your own individual achievements. You're all individuals with your own special talents, and the world certainly needs that range of talents. It also has to be remembered that many talents are not measured by examinations. So I would encourage you to think carefully about your future careers and recognise that the choice of careers open to you is very wide. I chose to do civil engineering and have therefore often been asked, why civil engineering? I was studying physics and maths, and I did maths, pure, applied, further and special. And so naturally my school decided I would go on to do mathematics at university. They clearly opposed my proposal to do engineering, and that objection cemented my determination. My determination has been described in many ways. Sometimes persistence, sometimes stubbornness, sometimes other words, depending on whether people are in agreement with me or not. I've had a very long and satisfying career following my degree in MC from Imperial College, London University. And civil engineers, often unseen and unnoticed, work to provide the main elements of civilised life. This morning, you switched on the light, maybe had a hot shower, respectively used water to drain away, drank potable water, used your phone while travelling to school over bridges and using transport. And we as a society take the provision of that power, clean water, sanitation, communications, water level management and transport for granted until it doesn't work. My career has been spent in water, and often hot water when I speak out of turn, and I've had the satisfaction of implementing solutions to reduce flood risk that improve the quality of people's lives. And to emphasise that point about civil engineers and people's lives, it's often been said that clean water supplies and sanitation save more lives than doctors do. And I like that statement. We, my husband and Roger and I, have often been asked if our two sons became engineers. And I have to say that the first one studied geography, while my maths teacher was pleased when our younger son did a maths degree, both at Catherine's College, Cambridge. And so I've been delighted to be in touch with Amy later on. The younger son, who studied mathematics, went on to do a doctorate in oceanography. And I have to say that it's been interesting watching where all his year had gone. Some of his year have gone into some very interesting careers. One is operating all the modelling for the F1 motoring, and thoroughly enjoying it. And he has gone into oceanography and works for the British Antarctic Survey, and has done now for the last 10 years. And his research results feed into the worldwide work on climate change. So they may not be engineers, but they're both making a difference in their own way. Climate change is only one of the issues that will face you during your lives and career. But arguably, it's one of the most fundamental of challenges. If the increase in the temperature of the planet is not kept to within 1.5 degrees, the results could be catastrophic. With increased heat in the oceans, weather systems have more energy, and we've recently seen the devastation caused by Category 5 hurricanes. And they need sea temperatures above 26 degrees to reach that power. And as the planet has warmed, about 90% of the extra heat energy is in the oceans. And that drives expansion of the oceans, and therefore sea level rise. And about 3% of the extra energy has gone into the air. I've found, when talking about climate change, that 2 degrees difference doesn't sound very alarming to people. We get a greater difference between breakfast and lunch, so why is it a problem? If you recall a standard distribution curve, sort of nice little bell shape like this, then a very small change in the horizontal axis at the steep part of the curve will make a very large change in the other axis. And that can result, if you're talking about probability of storms, an intense storm that used to occur once every 100 years will be occurring once every 10 years in the future. That's the sort of change that you can bring about. And we are beginning to see that in some of the data that we're collecting. And we also, as I say, add sea level rise to that risk. And we can also see significant changes to food supplies as temperature and rainfall patterns change. At the large scale, agriculture and civilization has occurred in a very stable climatic period over the last 10,000 years. You have to think in large scale times. But can humans cope with the change that we are bringing about by putting a blanket around the earth and warming ourselves up? Now I'd like to reflect back 20 years. Now that's before most of you can remember, but I'm sure a lot of us can. About 20 years ago was the beginning of the widespread uptake of the internet. If we reflect back 10 years, there was a widespread uptake of smartphones, both of which you all take for granted, and you think we've always had them, and you find it hard to imagine a world without them. I know it's devastating if you leave your phone behind for the day. If we project forward 10 years, what will this year be remembered for? What will this period be remembered for? What's happening at the moment? Electric vehicles move from using petrol and diesel and into electric vehicles? Time will tell. But if we move forward 10 years, what changes will you have had to deal with? But more importantly, what changes will you have brought about? There are many problems. We're not allowed to have problems in current management speak, we only have challenges. But I've used the word challenge, so I won't problem again. They need solutions. And you're the generation that is going to come up with those solutions. So are you up for the challenge? Is that what you're going to do? I'd like to take this opportunity to thank, on behalf of all of you, the students, to thank all of those who have helped you in your studies. Would you like to join me in a round of applause for your teachers and parents to say thank you to them? And finally, I would urge you to give very careful thought to your choice of subjects for the rest of your school days and for your future career. You are facing immense pressure from your peers and social media. But the only barriers that matter are the ones that you erect for yourself. When I started my career, there wasn't the legislation to protect us. If a job wasn't open to females, it wasn't open to females, full stop. Now you've got the legislation, there's nothing to stop you doing what you choose to do. So think carefully about it and go and make a difference. But whatever your choice, believe you can do it and go for it, which I think very much echoes what your headmistress said to you earlier on. Thank you very much for your attention, and I've been delighted to be with you this evening to join in your celebrations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Venables, and such topical issues, girls, across a range of fields. And lovely to hear you touching on that line, making a difference, something that we talk about so much in school, and indeed we participated in an Erasmus project which we entitled Are You Mad? MAD, Making a Difference. So indeed something we do encourage each of our girls to do. So very, very timely that you brought brought that up today. So it's about how you can make a difference, no matter how small that may be for you and for others around you. So thank you for sharing that with us. I would now like to invite our head girl, Jeannie Kennedy, and our senior school deputy head girl, Sarah Johnson, to propose a vote of thanks.
Dr. Venables, on behalf of my fellow pupils at Victoria, I would like to thank you for sharing your story with us tonight. You're a true role model to all of us, and I hope all pupils will be inspired by your determination and especially your hard work in tackling climate change. After listening to you this evening, you've reminded us of the importance of grasping every opportunity and having self-belief in our abilities as young women to achieve our own goals and aspirations in the future, just as you have done. Tonight, as we celebrate the accomplishments of our musicians, sports teams and high academics, I am sure that all Victoria College pupils will remember the ambition you have demonstrated tonight, as well as the dedication you have shown throughout your career. It has been a real privilege to listen to you this evening, and now Sarah, our Deputy Head Girl for Senior School, would like to present you with a small token of our appreciation.
Finally, I would now like to invite Dr. Venables to join myself and guests in the hall to enjoy a short musical programme by Sarah Montgomery, a cello solo, followed by performances by the senior choir. I ask you please to remain in your seats at the end of the evening until the academic procession leaves the hall, at which point I warmly invite you to join us for refreshments in the dining hall. Thank you, good evening, and safe home.